hello, hello, hello. It is your girl Nicole coming at you one more time. And for those of you who might not know who I am the CEO and founder of Motivational Talk Dialogues and Show. And as you can see, I have this beautiful guest with me today, Miriam Jackson. Hello, 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 Miriam. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well. How is the weather in the ATL?
Ooh,
Well, you're in ATL, huh?
no,
You're
I'm
in
about 3 hours south of
Georgia.
ATL, but it's about 75 degrees here.
Ooh, sound like it's about the same here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hot.
it's hot.
It's hot in February.
Hmm.
Yes, that part, that
Absolutely,
part.
absolutely.
Well, we're not going to take up too much of your time today, so I'm going to actually turn it over to MJ and let her introduce which business we're going to be talking about today and tell us a little bit about herself because y'all already know who I am. So let's roll with it and go. So, MJ, you have the floor. You can let them know what we're talking about.
All right, so good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who might be new to me and my face, my name is Miriam Jackson. I am a college English professor by weekday. I'm a food service worker by weekend, and I'm a business owner in between the both of those. If you knew the outside life, you would understand that. So I'm actually 33 years old. I reside in South Georgia, but I was born in the state of New Jersey, so I'm a little bit of a hybrid baby. I enjoy relaxing, sleeping, traveling. Another thing that I've come to start loving is going to the gym and working out. And when I'm not doing anything like that, I am actually enjoying my oldest business, Travel with MJ, and I'm outside traveling. I am outside traveling because that is one of the things that I told myself that I wanted to do as I was getting older. But we're not here to talk about Travel with MJ tonight. I've been on here for Travel with MJ before. This time I'm coming in for my baby business, the Queen's Digital Studio. Now, I do have multiple businesses. You've probably seen me post in the community about different things that have been going on. But I'm coming in for the Queen's Digital Studio because it's the newest one of the brand, and I'm not sure if I've introduced this one to the MTD platform. So I think it's just time to introduce it to the people. You know?
Yeah, MTD hasn't been introduced to it yet, so
I
let's
guess
go
I don't
ahead.
think so.
I don't think we talked about it because we were kind of, we were talking about
Well,
the other three,
yeah, yeah. We were talking about
a
the
little
other
bit
bigger brands,
with
but
the
this
other,
one,
yeah. But
yeah. But she's
let's
making her
let's put the
appearance.
baby on out there.
Yeah, she's making her appearance just like the other two brands that have been before her. So the Queen's Digital Studio is rather new. She is um a little less than 6 months old. But this is strictly digital products. Now, can you use these products and print them out? Absolutely. Okay. You're not confined to a computer or an iPad or a phone. You can print out these some of these tools that we provide you. Um, Case in point, we have word searches up on the website. We just put up notebook paper sheets that we have made for those who might want to write down their goals, but kind of want something pretty and don't want to look at just the standard line paper, you know. So we do have things that can be printed out, but we are focusing a lot on done for you social media. Now, most of the people that I've seen in this community are business owners. And one thing that we all know is building up a visible platform on social media can be a challenge if you're not rage baiting people, meaning you're not saying something crazy that's going to make you go viral instantly. And sitting down and having the time, because you got, listen, you have to almost say something wild and out of the way, almost get canceled before you will get the visibility that you're really looking for. However, that's not what we're doing over here. It's not what we're doing over here because I don't want to be canceled. Even though it's not the fact of opinions. It's just not something. I'm not trying to be offensive with the people. You know, some people are intentionally offensive. Um, But one thing I do know about business owners, especially if you own more than one business, engaging takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, especially if you're going in and you're creating those posts yourself.
That part right there. Do
Listen,
it
can
again.
I be completely honest
Do
with
it
you?
again. Do it again for me. That part. That part.
Look, can I be completely honest with you all here? I'm going to give you a real transparent moment. Engagement before I started the Queen's Digital Studio was not something I was consistent with. So it's something that even I am working on right now. So the done for you social media engagement is not just something, oh, because she wants to go and make a quick buck. No, this is actually something that I'm using. If you are a follower of mine on my personal page at Miriam Jackson, or if you are in my travel community, MJ's travel community, you will see the engagement posts that I have been posting. They've been made by me, by the Queen's Digital Studio. We have two
Okay.
completely different sets too. So that way, if you are a follower of me on my personal page, you're not looking at that same engagement post in my travel community. So
Yeah,
we
because
have
I be
two
all up
completely
and through
different
that
sets.
travel community, baby. I be all up. I be snooping. I be I spying.
I
I
spy
be
with my little
answering
brown eye.
questions. Yeah, with the bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah, I be up there.
Listen, and we appreciate the love. We know. But we both know engagement is something that we all need to work on. So I've
Yes,
started
ma'am.
on this journey of done for you social media posts. And the questions don't have to be complicated. The questions can be something as simple as sweet potato fries or onion rings.
Hmm.
Something that only takes maybe 2 seconds to think of, 2 seconds to respond, go on with your day.
Right.
It doesn't take long. I have been, like I said, I have been using my own done for you social media posts. And I can say that I have been getting engagement on my own posts. So it's not just me posting them and nobody's saying anything. I'm actually getting conversation. And it's
Yeah.
amazing because I'm able to go in and learn about the people who are engaging with me. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing when we're engaging. We're learning more about our audience so that way we can find a solution to help said audience. That's one of the things that we do. We're doing that to, show ourselves, be visible for those of us who might be getting monetized, for us to be able to consistently post and, you know, earn your Facebook coin if that's what you're doing. And even if you're not, and you're just providing a service or a product to a person, they still have to see you. They're not going to be able to buy from you if you're not visible. So building these done for you social media engagement packs has been very fun for me. And also I've been able to use them on my own platforms, which has been generating visibility and consistency, because that's what you're going to need in order to become visible. You're going to have to be consistent at it. And it gets hard, especially when life happens. It gets hard. I know it gets hard. Life happens to me as well. Life happens to me as well. So to have that one thing that is taken care of, where all you have to do is plug and play. You don't have to design it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about if it's going to be the right specifications, meaning that everybody on Facebook going to be able to see it, or if it's too big or too small. It's completely done for you. And all you have to do is choose which question you want to post on which day and post it. Or if you're like me, in my travel community, scheduling posts. Because scheduling posts will help you with your consistency. It will help you with your visibility as well. So whether you are posting the day of, depending on what you're feeling, or you have a set plan that you want to have them scheduled out for the month, that's what we're here for. Okay. So at the current moment, we have, and we started this back in December of last year, and we just put up the December bundle. and it is on sale right now. It's actually, I want to say it's clearance out. I want to say we're clearancing it out. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You heard me. You heard me. If you go to the if you go to the queensdigitalstudio.net and you look at our clearance page, you'll be able to see, I want to say it's 3 bundles, maybe 2 or 3 bundles that's on our, give me 1 second. I can pull it up for you. Let me pull it up for you so I can tell you exactly what's on there. So if you go to the queensdigitalstudio.net, okay, you will be able to find our clearance section. And we actually have 2 bundles up there right now that is clearanced out. We have our 25 days of Christmas Facebook pack, and we have our January Jumpstart pack. We also have our February engagement pack, and we have a March engagement pack already up on the website. So you can be getting the ball rolling for March now.
It sounds like a beautiful thing,
Isn't it?
Cause baby, who don't? When you got 900 groups like I do, and you trying to remember what you post over here and what you gonna post over there,
You don't have to think
it
about it.
takes work. People do not realize the work that goes behind being an entrepreneur
It
because
does.
we put a lot of time, energy, work, late night, early mornings
Early
into
mornings.
everything that we do, and a lot of time it goes unseen or unappreciated.
Mm-hmm.
So, what made you wanted to get into the digital side of things?
Well, I had already had my hand in digital products. For those of you who are completely new to me, the Queen's Digital Studio probably should have been released when my t-shirt brand came out. So that was about almost 3 years ago now. It should have been released at that time. But I didn't like the name of the brand. The original name was Digitals by Miss MJ. And I wanted something different since my other 2 brands already have MJ in it. Yes, it would have been recognizable, but I wanted something different with a different flair. So I sat on it and I waited, and I finally figured out the name for it, which is the Queen's Digital Studio. Now, how did I come up with that name? Well, if you are a follower of mine on Instagram, you will know that my Instagram name is at MJ the Queen. So MJ has already been used in 2 brands. It was time to use the Queen. So we came up with the Queen's Digital Studio. And I wanted to do this because I wanted to find a way to make my life a little bit easier by sitting down and creating my own engagement. Pinterest is awesome, but it takes a lot more time to find the right question to post than just going in and making your own. It's something that I'm already doing when I'm already in Canva. So why not make my own and help others with their engagement at the same time? So that is why I ventured out into digital products. It's something that can be done very easily. It doesn't take a lot of additional capital. If you already have Canva, or if you use Procreate, if you're an actual artist and draw, or Photoshop, or what else? There's another one. Canva, Procreate. There's quite a few different systems that people use to generate their products. But if you use at least Canva, and Canva is the most accessible to everybody, you can create your own digital products and make your own name to your own brand and find your way. So I started the Queen's Digital Studio because I needed engagement. I'm going to be honest. Sitting down once a month to go find Pinterest posts and then find some that don't have proper spelling, so I can't use it because I'm an English teacher. It wasn't something that I wanted to do. So I created my own.
Now I
And
had to come back out here after that one because I was back there laughing when you said because you the English teacher,
because I'm an English
I,
teacher, you
I
you
had to
see.
pop back out on that one.
Listen, but you see it. You
I
see it.
already know.
Yeah, you see it. There's posts out there. There's a plethora of Pinterest posts out there that have spelling errors, and I can't get down like that. I just
Yeah.
can't.
Look, unless you asking them if the word spelled correctly.
Right, right. Now, if I'm
You know.
intentionally misspelling something, that's different. But to find other people's posts and knowing that they have spelling errors, grammar errors, and using it, that's a bad look for me. So
Yeah.
I had to go and create my own. They say if you don't like it, you can make your own. So that's what I've been doing.
That's
That's what I've been doing. So we we are always looking for different industries that we can help with engagement. So if you are looking to have your own customized engagement pack, maybe you want your own brand colors or your brand name on them so that they can always bring the attention back to the brand. Bless you. We can always do that for you. The ones that are
right.
on the website are pretty generic, just simple colors or themes. That way, anybody in any industry can use. But if you want something made for your own business and your own brand, we can absolutely do that for you. We have finally found us a platform that I'm happy with because I will switch platforms like people are supposed to change their socks. I will. If I'm not happy with a platform, I'm moving. Do it always cost me money? No. But when it do cost me money, I'm still moving because I'm not happy with it. And I'm not going to settle for it, especially if I know I'm not happy with the platform. So we finally found a platform that I think is going to be best suited for the Queen's Digital Studio. However, I will also tell you to go subscribe to our email list so that you can see these new products come out live. The email list is going to be a great place for you to get access to our freebies because we are going back to our freebie Fridays. I actually just launched freebie weekend. Literally just posted freebie weekend. I have not finished posting them across all of my platforms, all my groups yet, but I launched freebie weekend where we have a freebie, and there might be more freebies coming out. So if you are not subscribed to the Digital Tribe, you should go and subscribe to the Digital Tribe so that you can learn more about us, what we do, and how we can help you. Because ultimately, that is the goal. How can we help you? If we can help you by
Definitely.
by by having a set of engagement posts already done for you, awesome. Let's do that. If we can help you with making some reels that'll help with your brand, awesome. Let's do that. But we are here to assist and we are ready to help. So how can we help you?
And also I know that you do t-shirts. I know that you do wellness and basically um this digital business can tie into all three of your other business that you have as well.
Yes.
So if it's something that let's just take for instance, I have my Walking in Faith Women's Workshop coming up. I have a community service event coming up, and I want to put a QR code on a flyer that I already created. Is that something that can be done through the Queen's Digital Studio?
Yes, we can add a QR code to your already existing, depending on how it was saved. If it was a Canva flyer, you can send us the link to it and we can add the QR code. Or if it's a PDF, we might be able to do it, but we got to make sure that we have enough space for the QR code to be readable
And
because we don't want to make we
okay,
want to make sure that the QR code is readable when the phone is being scanned to it. So yes, we can add that for you.
okay. And what are other things that people might not actually think about when it comes to digital products that will help influence their business in a positive direction?
A lot of people don't think of checklists, um, savings trackers, uh, a simple like notebook paper, just little things that everybody looks at the bigger picture, but they're not paying attention to the smaller things, checklists. For us in the travel industry, you have, excuse me, packing list. That's a digital product. You have actually, here's one that a lot of business owners might not think of. Their lead magnet. That's a digital product.
Ah, never thought of that one. I really
Hmm.
didn't.
That lead magnet, that's a digital product. If you
Let me
look
write
at
that down.
flyers with
Let me write that down. Mhm.
yeah, flyers with social media links in them, that's a digital product. Business cards can be digital as well. You know, we have to print it, but they can also be digital. Yes, they can also be digital. And do almost the same thing as a paper business card. What
I
else?
actually have a digital. I have a digital business card, but I'm gonna have to get you to look at it because I don't really care for it. So um, yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that one.
Okay.
The digital business card because I do have it through. I don't even forgot the name of the company that it's through, but
Oh,
I actually set it up because I was at an event and everybody there was using that platform. So I set mine up at the event just to be able to get my information, share my information with my business card. But I want to make sure that it's me,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
I am not the create. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not the creative one because I am creative when it comes to certain stuff. But
mm-hmm.
I don't like that side of business. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be real. That's not me. Now you put me in front of a book, I read it from here to till 2027 if it's that many pages. Uh, And I will sit and I will edit it, I will format it, I will tell you what I think your cover need to look like, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. So I am happy to have a digital company that I can go to for my business needs
Yes.
because you always need at least two companies that you can tap into because one might be busy and you can reach out to the other one and
Yeah.
still
That's
get
true.
and still get the stuff done.
That
Um,
is true. That is
what
true.
is your time limit when someone wants a digital product from you?
Ooh. Now that's a good question because we're just getting into like the custom side of it. Um, I would first have to look at the project to see if I can actually do it because like I do in my travel business, I don't want to accept your funds if I can't fulfill the project. So I would have to look at the project, what you're asking of me, and how detailed it is. So it's going to vary depending on the project. Let's say that it's going to vary depending on the project because some projects can be real simple, like let's just say a custom savings challenge. Let's just say that a custom savings challenge wouldn't take as long as maybe a custom made website.
Right,
So it just
right.
varies on the project that we are doing. But that will all be communicated to to the customer when they reach out because I want to make sure that we're giving realistic timelines. And also, I want to make sure that we can actually fill the project to the satisfaction of the customer because there might be something that I can't do.
And for some of y'all who was not listening when she was talking just now, she did say website. Oh, okay. I just wanted to throw that out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
can work on
don't
websites.
don't
Websites
let
gonna
me
be
hit
a
this
pretty penny.
incorrect. I'm finna hit this incorrect English with this English teacher on here.
Oh.
Don't be out there talking about
Ah,
you can't get nobody to do you a website when you just heard on here that you can. Now, for y'all professional folks, MJ said
Jay
that
said.
she has the ability to fix you a website for your business, and it is considered to be a digital product. Okay. Now,
You have been warned. Twice.
right.
Twice.
So I do not want to hear people saying, "Oh, I don't know nobody that can do me a website."
Look, gone are
I
the
done tried
days.
this. I done tried that. You ain't tried the Queen's Digital Studio. You probably haven't tried some of these because y'all everybody want to go with. certain brands that they hear on the TV. I'm not gonna say them because I ain't trying to get booted off. But let's let's learn to uplift business communities and small businesses that are in the building stage.
Yeah,
Let's try to put our funds into the small businesses that are trying to establish the big business egos and that are very personable because I can tell you everybody that has come through my organization and through my business and written a book, I can tell you about that person. I can tell you where they live. I can tell you what they're doing. I can tell you where you probably can find them if you're looking for them. I can tell you what event that they have going on that weekend if you ask. But if you go to these big corporations, can they do the same thing for you? And yeah, they might be like, oh, we could do this for $25. And they might be able to. And you might come over here and we might say 75. But I promise you, the hands-on effect that you're gonna get from a small business owner is very different from what you're gonna get from a big corporation.
absolutely.
I have seen it. I've done it. When I actually did my book, I went through the hoops and the hurdles, and that's why I created my company because I didn't want other people to have to go through the hoops, the hurdles, go across that water, come back across the water, go up
Build a
under the
bridge.
tunnel, go through, talk to the troll, ask the troll for authority to get through. We don't have to go through all that. We don't have to go through all that, you know.
Oh gosh,
But
that's hilarious. I can't.
I'm just, I'm
That's
just saying.
hilarious. You're not lying though. You're not lying.
And you know I'm thinking about Dora the Explorer
Yeah, you are. I can tell.
with all the hoops, the hurdles,
The hoops, the
yeah,
hurdles, swiper, and all that great stuff. Yeah,
all that. Swiper,
yeah,
no swiping.
yeah.
Yeah, all that, all that.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So I would also bring to your attention, as I stated earlier, freebie weekend. So within the digital product community, we have this thing called Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday is where you are able, as a digital designer, digital business, whatever you want to call yourself, um, put out a digital product and make it free to the community for at least that day. Now, what I have been seeing within the digital community and the people doing the Freebie Fridays is there's some people who just don't have enough time to get it within that one day. Most businesses are cutting off that Freebie Friday access and they're putting the price tag on it Saturday morning.
Hmm.
Most of them. Now, because I well know and understand that I might have a client out on the West Coast, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time is 8:59 Pacific Time. Their Friday is being cut by a couple of hours.
Very true.
So what I have done for my brand, and not all the time is it about money. I've put my product out sometimes up until Sunday 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that way, everybody over on the West Coast or on the East Coast is able to get said digital product without feeling like they have to be on Facebook all the time because they might have a job where they're not supposed to be on their phone. And by the time they get off the phone, get off of work, they might be, I don't know, 3 hours before Freebie Friday is over. Especially if you work night shift.
Exactly.
You might be in places where you're not supposed to have your phone. And they miss out on that opportunity. So for me, I tend to do mine for the weekend. So that way anybody who wants the product can get the product and it'll still be free. And then after the weekend, I might raise it or I might leave it on the forever freebies portion of the website. It just depends on what it is. If I'm trying to get people to, really get into this done for you stuff, I might put a price tag on that. But if I'm putting out maybe a notebook sheet like I just did, that could
I'm gonna have
probably
to
stay
take
in
that
the
out.
forever freebie
I gotta
section.
take out that notebook sheet.
that
Says the
could
printer
probably
lady.
I said that could probably stay in the forever freebie section because it's not something that it really didn't take me too long to make. And that's another thing that people seem to overthink. The freebies don't have to take 3 weeks for you to make. A simple notebook page, 5 minutes, maybe,
If that.
maybe, maybe. If you're just putting lines on the paper and you're putting it out there and you're saying, hey, this is what I'm giving you, might take you 5 minutes to make. So it just depends on the amount of time. And don't get me wrong, some freebies that I have seen have been very, very intricate and take time to make. But those are also people who might be doing this full time. I am not.
Right.
So I have to make sure that I find products that I can get done rather quickly but efficiently. And that's just the name of the game when it comes to digital products, quality and efficiency. And as long as you have that, you could even start your own digital product business and find your own thing. My thing would probably be done for you social media. That's probably going to be my thing. Your thing could be planners, could be journals, could be a mixture of all of that. But I think I'm going to be focusing more on done for you social media because as a business owner with multiple businesses, I need it
Yes.
done. I need it
That
done.
that
I
that
need
part. That part.
it done.
That part.
Yeah, I need it done. So, while I do other things, I'll do notebook pages, I might do a planner, I might do XYZ. Done for you social media is probably going to be more of my thing. And I will put this information out there. If you see it on the website now, you might want to grab it now. Because stuff is subject to change, stuff is subject to be deleted or hidden
That
or
part.
archived. And you'll miss out on that opportunity, especially if you miss out on that clearance section. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that
That's
clearance
seasonal.
section, is going to move to a vault of done for you social media, and it's not going to be that price.
Okay, y'all heard it here. It will not be that price. All right. So MJ, how can they get in contact with you if they are looking for your services?
If they're looking for our services, they can head over to our website, thequeensdigitalstudio.net, and use our contact us page, and you can fill out that form. That information will get over to us. We try to respond back within 48 hours, unless it's the weekend, and then it'll be the next business day. If you are just, if you can't remember that, you can always find me on Facebook. My name at Miriam Jackson, and then I can send you the contact us form for you to fill it out there.
All right. So is there anything else that you want to tell them about before we get off today?
Um, just in general, or about the business, or both?
Either or.
Okay. I'm gonna go more generalized here versus for the business. A lot of you are in this community for a reason. I've not been able to interact with a lot of you, but whatever your reason is, stand on it. Whatever your reason is, stand on it. If you're here to meet other business owners, come in and meet other business owners. Please don't be mute. If you're
Right.
here to promote. Now, don't get excessive and don't get spammy. Yes, I said it. Don't get
That part.
excessive and don't get spammy. Okay? Make
Because
sure that you're coming in
I
with
like
it.
to remove.
Admin will remove you. Don't get excessive and don't get spammy. If you're following the group, whatever you're here for, get it. It's there. The community has been around for a while. I've been in the community now probably almost either a year or two now, maybe.
It's
Not
been a
even sure how
while.
long I've been in there, but I've been in there for a while. And I just want everybody to know what they're in there for. What is your primary purpose for being in the group? And if you're not fulfilling that purpose, forward it, share it to somebody else who might need that purpose. Don't be
Definitely.
stingy. Share the community. Be intentional about what you're doing. Share it. Talk about it. Be your own person. And let's let's make 2026 the year of us actually going for our goals and not just saying that we're going for them.
Right.
Guilty. Talking to myself here. Talking to
Yeah.
myself here. Not you. Not you. We're not calling you out. I'm calling myself out. So
Yeah. And sometimes we have to. Sometimes you have to be talking to yourself.
mhm.
Some people like to Q-tip it. They want to take it personal, and it's not even about that.
Right.
Sometimes you have to say it out loud for yourself,
Right.
because sometimes we get so caught up in the everyday that we forget about the simple things.
Oh
We
yeah.
might forget about the extra large things because we're so caught up in doing our day to day, trying to survive sometimes. Because sometimes we're just out here trying to survive.
Right.
We're just out here trying to make it from one day to the next day without falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because life
um
happens to us just like it happens to everybody else. I don't know what. I don't know where
it
people
does.
have started to. I don't know where people have started to feel that life doesn't happen to your service workers, to your business owners, to your friends.
Right.
If somebody starts to disappear off and fall off, it, not all the time is it about you.
That part. That part.
Sometimes it's literally them trying to figure out life, them trying to figure out, life without a certain person because they just had a death in the family.
Yeah.
And now you got to transition to life without said person, especially if said person was important to you. Now, if that person wasn't important to you, different story.
Yeah.
But for some of us, the people that we're losing is important. Mom, dad, sister, brother, best friend, daughter. There are some parents who have buried their children,
Yeah.
and now they have to navigate through life without that person. So not all the time is it about you.
Yeah. Definitely. And sometimes it just takes a moment. Sometimes you have to take a mental break
Oh yeah.
so that you can stay sane. And we're not saying go away for 2, 3 years. What we're saying is take a breather,
Right.
regroup, and come back stronger than what you were. Um, I decided that my motto for 2026 is to help elevate other businesses. And also, my saying for this year is legacy in the mix in 2026. I want everybody to hit legacy. That is my word from here until you don't hear from me anymore. I'm standing on legacy because that's what I want to leave. That's what I want to make. That's what I want to create. And I'm going to stand on it until I can't stand on it anymore. And I'm going to help other people be able to stand on it as well. And that is what this platform is for, to create history makers, to create legacy, to create the opportunities that most people never get. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't get an opportunity to be interviewed to talk about their business because they don't know who to contact. But we have platforms where you can do this. So take advantage of them, especially while they're still free, because it's not going to always be free.
I need you to run that part. Run that part back for me. Run it back. Run it back.
Make sure that you're taking advantage of it,
And she went
especially
loud. I
while
love it.
it's free,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not going to always be free. It will not always be free. It will not always be at the cheaper price that you see. As years go by, prices go up.
As
When
experience goes
our
up.
prices go up and our supplies and expenses go up, then we have to go up. So don't
Hmm.
get excited, don't get mad, don't get overrated because 2 months ago it was $2 and now it's 5.
Be grateful
We
that it
don't
was
blame it.
5 and it didn't go up from 2 to 10.
And some people have. Some people have. Cause baby, at one point the price of eggs, I was about to go buy me some chickens.
Yeah, the price
Baby,
of eggs got.
we were gonna be clucking around here.
Yeah, the price of eggs about took me out. So you know what else about almost took me out? But until I had to think about it, the price of gas.
Yeah. Yes.
Now my
Girl.
princess is small. She's a small baby, but she like her mama. She like to eat, eat baby, eat. So I can't imagine what somebody with an SUV or a pickup truck was feeling. The
Ooh,
baby,
baby, it was rough.
the gas went up, and it didn't look like it was going down.
Baby, that $100 gas, tank of gas was
Ooh,
about to take me plumb out.
listen,
Every week,
listen.
$100 a week. It was a little rough. It was a little
Oh,
rough.
yeah, that's rough. They're
Yeah, it
rough.
was rough. It was
Yeah.
rough.
And now people are
So,
talking about the price of what is it? The price of beef and the price of chicken, something like that.
uh, I know for sure chicken, because chicken has went up. I don't know about beef because I've been trying to eliminate beef from my diet as much.
Ah,
So I'm not sure about beef, but I do know chicken has went up. I do know pork started to go up. I don't really eat pork like talking about it either. So when I
the price of
did look
seafood is
at
definitely
pork,
gone.
I was like, oh, okay, so that little pig gonna stay right over there.
This little piggy
And
went wee 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 right where he
and
was.
it's gonna be huffing and puffing and it won't be at my house.
Now the price
Neither.
of seafood is going up. If you're a seafood eater, boy,
Yeah, for the seafood folks. Yes. It
yeah,
has
for the
went up.
seafood folks, your crab boil is no longer $50. Sorry,
Our food, I think it's about 75, 80
maybe,
on a
maybe,
good
but
day.
in all of that, we're saying that to say take advantage while you have the opportunity to take advantage at the price that you can afford it. Because business is not for affordability. Let the church say amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen, church. Amen,
Amen.
church.
Amen, lights.
Oh, they good. They say that all the time. Amen, like.
Amen, lights.
Amen, like. Amen, like. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So,
Yes,
and
yes,
I
yes.
heard that a whole lot because my dad was a pastor. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard
I know
amen a
you
lot.
heard that one a lot.
I,
Um,
I heard it a lot. A
I do
whole
want
lot.
to also, I kind of want to offer them just a little bit of a sneak peek, just a tad, just a tad, if I may.
Okay, go
Um,
ahead.
the sneak peek is make sure that you are tuned into this community and make sure that you are really tuned into this community because the next time you see my face, of course, we'll be talking about a different business, but we're going to be announcing something that nobody has heard of yet.
Right, right, right.
Nothing. We are announcing something nice that nobody has heard of yet. And the only reason I did not announce it tonight is because I did not have my promotional flyer ready for it yet. I need to sit down. I need to
Get in the
because
digital studio.
yeah, in the digital studio. And I need to draft out this promotional flyer so that way y'all know what's getting ready to come. So the next time
Can't
you see
wait.
my face, just know we are announcing something awesome.
Yes,
And if you're not tuned into the community, you're gonna miss it. And like I tell everybody, if you are a part of the community, but you're not a part of the community, you're missing out.
definitely. Cause baby, when she be posting, I might not see it in Travel with MJ group. I might not see it on her page, but every now and then I see it flash up in motivational talk dialogue, and I be like, oh, the travel bliss. Oh, she doing bingo. Oh. time to roll on over to where I need to be, cause I be all up in it and finding it out.
And we're gonna make sure that we
Where can you
continue.
go and get a 10-day blitz of affordable packages to travel? And I know we're not talking about your travel with MJ,
You know, we
but
can always talk about travel with MJ, baby.
it
That's boss
is
baby.
it can be a digital product because that blitz flyers that she be putting out, that's a digital product. So we basically we're gonna tie it on
We're
open
gonna
that.
tie
So
it back. We're gonna tie it
yeah.
back. Not
Make
it.
sure that you're taking advantage of everything that benefits you in the community. I have interviewed several people, and at the end of the interview, I give them an opportunity to do something, and very few take advantage of it. It doesn't cost them anything, and very few have taken advantage of it. I can say that MJ is one of the few that have taken advantage of some of the prompts that are given out at the end of the interview. So if you have been interviewed and you're not taking advantage or you missed out on your prompt that you had, you might want to go in, schedule you another interview so that you can get a brand new prompt. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So one last thing, MJ, if you had the opportunity to go back and talk to your younger self and tell them who you have become despite the things that you went through, what would you tell your younger self?
Ooh. Ooh,
You
baby.
know, I had to mix it up because heard you know heard it the other way before, so I
Ooh. Um,
had to had to switch it up on you.
you and Boss Baby Blog with the switch ups. Both of y'all with the switch ups, but you know what? It's keeping me on my toes. I appreciate it. One thing that I would go back and I would tell my younger self, as MJ of today, baby, be bold. I would tell myself to be bold. As a child, I was the hidden child. I was a child that people forgot that I was in the room until they had to actively come look for me. And I was sitting right there in their face.
Yes, indeed.
Sitting right there in their face. I was sometimes the forgotten child. I would tell MJ of the early 2000s to be bold. Embrace who you are, be bold, and be loud with it. Be loud in it. That's what I would tell myself as a younger MJ. And the reason why I would tell myself that is because if I had been bolder as a child instead of waiting until I became an adult, who knows what I would have done.
That's true.
Now, don't get me wrong, I've done a lot in my adult years that can be, detailed and explained and complimented and passed down forever. But if I had done just a little bit more in my teenage years, boy, I don't think y'all know what to do with me.
I know.
And some of y'all
Oh,
can't handle me now. I'm just saying.
and that's true. That's true. That's true. Some people can't handle the truth.
Mm,
I'm just saying.
just saying.
But we are going to wrap up this episode, and we're going to look forward to MJ being back on with not only a different business, or it might be the same business, but the reveal.
The
We're
review.
gonna call it the great reveal is what we're gonna call it. So make sure you're on the lookout for the great reveal episode that will be coming your way. Um, take advantage of tapping into the digital studio. Go over there and see what can help your business. You know, it's freebie weekend coming up, so I advise that you swing on over there and take advantage of freebie weekend. So, um, this is not technically a question, but what is something that you would like? Well, it is a question, but what's something that, or one word that you would tell someone that's just starting out with any business? Um, what's one word that you would give them to encourage them? So it ended up being a question. I was trying to make it not be a question, but it's a question.
It's okay. It works. One word that I would give any brand new business owner. Did I understand that properly?
Yeah.
Um, One word that I would give any brand new business owner who is just starting out in their journey, well, no matter what business it is, the
Mm-hmm.
word that I would give them is determination.
That's a good word.
If you have the determination to see whatever your vision is come through, that determination is going to help you in the good months, in the bad months, in the fast months, in the slow months, in no months. 'Cause in some industries, there are some businesses
Yes.
that have no sales,
Yep.
and it's when you are in that time when you need the determination. When everything is going well, everything is good, you're getting shouted and praised and saying hello, hey, how you doing? You're there, you're showing up, hey, waving at everybody. You got on your Sunday best. Everything looked great.
Right.
But in the times where you are looking at your credit card statements, because I'm gonna tell you where it's gonna hurt at. It's gonna hurt with them fees, the monthly fees that you pay, or them yearly fees that you pay. You gonna really get to thinking, why am I doing this? And I haven't seen nothing.
That part. That part.
It's not when you are in your Sunday best and everybody's looking at you and everybody's saying, "Hey girl, you are awesome." It's in them quiet times when business is non-existent at the moment. Every industry has had it. Travel has it. T-shirt brands have
Exactly.
it. Uh Digital products
Clothing
might
has
have it. You got to have the determination to continue to see it through. Because if you don't, and you allow that one time, that one bad month, determine how you gonna move,
that part.
it's a bad way to go. So you gotta be determined in whatever you decide to do. You have to. You have to. You gotta be determined that you're gonna make back your ROI, your return on investment. You gotta be determined
Exactly.
that you're gonna make a profit.
Have to.
Come on, somebody.
You have to. And it's okay to be aggressive sometimes because sometimes you have to be aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's a time to be aggressive and sometimes it's a time to be a little passive. But like she said, we have to be bold. And you know me, I say it all the time. You have to use your voice
Hmm.
because if you're being quiet, then people don't know what you need, or they don't know what you have, or they don't know what you can provide if you're always being silent. You can't expect them to assume they're gonna go to your website, assume they're gonna go on your Facebook page, assume they're gonna go on your TikTok page, your Instagram, your YouTube, or whatever platforms you're on. You can't assume that somebody's gonna do it. They can't go if they don't know where to go or how to get there. And you have to vocalize it. So in this season, use your voice. Be bold, be determined, and let's make 2026 one of the best years ever for small business owners. That's my goal. I want to see an increase in every business that touched my platform in 2026. That's my prayer that I have been praying every night. That's my goal for everybody that comes on this platform. And that's going to be my goal continuously. So every time you come on this platform, I'm praying that you manifest triple. So if you come on my platform 3 times in a year and you triple up, You do the math.
And we receive that manifestation in Jesus' name. Amen.
MJ received that real quick. I'm gonna need y'all for to go ahead and receive it too. So this is your girl Nicole over here with the sniffles, about to drive myself crazy. Uh, I've been sneezing. I'm gonna need these plants to go back where they come from. Because spring is not my friend. I'm just telling you, I can feel the blooming in the air. So pray for your girl with this spring hay fever, allergies, whatever they want to call it. Pray for me. Just pray for your girl. But we have had a wonderful show. We have learned about a new business for Travel with MJ and Miriam Jackson. And let's see, it's Travel with MJ, MJ Custom Tees. No, MJ does what it is? MJ Tees and Custom Designs. That's it. I was gonna get it. I was gonna get it.
There you go. And now the Queen's Digital Studio. So we have officially introduced all three mainstream brands. Yay!
We got one more. We got one more in the pot. Two
We
more.
got one more, but that was more of the hidden brand. That's not really one that you will see a lot of yet. We might start growing that one as well, but the three mainstream ones are the ones you have already learned about. And don't be surprised if you see the Freebie Friday, Freebie Weekend post come out, because it's coming. I ain't made my way around to all my groups yet. I'm coming.
Okay. All right. So keep your eyes out, keep your ears open, and make sure that you are tapping into the things that you need to tap into. Paying
Absolutely.
attention to the things you need to pay attention to. So definitely looking forward to seeing you more this year. Learning about your new business as we're going along and the things that you are doing and the things that you're creating for business owners, for people that just need some things in life. Um, this could be a way to take a load off of you for an event that you're hosting or a pop-up shop that you might be having that you're hosting. So think about it and think about how that digital side can help so very much. You know, if you're doing an event and you don't want to spend all that money on programs, get you a QR code for them to scan and get a digital program. And then you don't have to worry about picking up all that paper when the program over because it's on their phone and they're gonna always have it with them. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
okay,
okay. All right.
that
Or
part.
get you a nice landing page where you can keep
Mm,
up with all these people's information. Okay.
that part, that part. So it has been a wonderful episode. We have had some fun. We cannot be on a show ever and be
If
serious all the way through.
no,
It's not gonna happen. I'm
never.
gonna let y'all know. I'm putting that disclaimer out here now so you already know you
Mm,
will never ever see a show where we just all the way serious.
mm,
Because we don't
mm,
roll like this. We
mm.
don't roll like this. So
No. Mm-mm. Me?
just
Serious?
know
No.
we're gonna talk business, but we're gonna have fun too.
We're gonna
So
laugh in the process of all
MJ,
this.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for being my guest today. I truly appreciate you coming on, sharing your new business. I'm excited because, whoo, child, I
Yes.
see so much of a load coming off of my little publishing brand, Jesus,
Yes. We
and
thank
I
you
thank
for
you,
the
Lord.
we thank you
And
for the not only the platform but the invitation to come in and show off our business and tap into your audience and allow us to grow as a business. So we're grateful to you and your platform, Motivational Talks, Dialogues, and Show. And if you have not scheduled, and I'm going to go off and say this, if you haven't scheduled your interview yet, what's stopping you?
that part,
Especially while it's free.
while it's free,
Because it's not gonna stay that way. I know it's not gonna stay that way.
Because it already have paid platform. So let's just say if you think you're gonna come on and be on this platform right here, like MJ, and be on here almost an hour or an hour, that is a paid platform. So I
And she
do
know
have
I'm
the
good
free
for it.
platform. I do have the free one. Take advantage of the free. If you want an hour, take advantage of these. It's easy as that. So MJ, again, thank you so very much for being my guest. I'm not going to hold you much longer. I know you got a lot of stuff to do because you got all these businesses that you are working on. So we are just appreciative of you taking time out of your day and coming on our platform. And as I always say, your voice is important. So speak loudly. Y'all have a blessed evening and enjoy the rest of the month because it's came in quick and it's leaving even quicker.
Yes,
So
Lord.
y'all have a
Yes,
blessed
Lord.
one. Bye bye.